There we go. All right, so yeah, one of the things that I wanted to do today is I wanted to kind of do like a year in review, so to speak. You know, just kind of like look back at last year, because I didn't really stream that much last year. I didn't stream like nothing, but I didn't stream a whole lot. So what I would like to do, let me see if I could share the screen maybe. First, I'm going to enable my second monitor here so that you can see what I'm talking about. So I don't know about you guys, but I do have a hard time keeping track of you know, games that I play and stuff like that. I mean, there must be something to it because I know a lot of people use stuff like retro achievements and like these collectors like sheets and stuff like that. So there's got to be something to it, right? I can't be the only one that just forgets everything. So what I did was I created a Google sheet. Wait, hold up. Hold on, copyrighted music. Hold on. Why did it jump to that? That's so aggravating, dude. VLC is great, except when it's not. All right, so let me put this. I guess I'll just put it all in a playlist. There we go. Yeah, I don't want it to play copyrighted music. Cool. So yeah, let me see. If I go to my gaming logs, take a look here. Maybe I can share it with you. Yo, what's up, Retro? You are just in time to have a look at my 2025 year in review. So I wanted to pull up a window. I already went over the yeah, I know this was like one of your recommendations, so I was like, yeah, show everybody my details. Yes. Let's see. All right, so let me go here. I do like it. I think I'm almost done with it, man. You're stoked to see me play it? Well, I got some bad news, my friend. I'm done for the day, and I'm doing something else here. Yeah, I'm like on almost the last temple. How do we get rid of this? Can we please? Okay, yeah, don't stop showing my damn account. What's wrong with you? Son of a... Alright, let's... Guys, professional streamer here, alright? So I'm just going to show the stuff that I've completed. Well, I will play again at some point. I just dixed myself. I do that all the time, no big deal. Somebody's got to do it. Alright, here we go. You guys could see that, right? Okay. Think. Get that out of here. There we go. Alright, so check out that list of games. So basically, yeah, I've been keeping track of like what I've been playing. Let's see if we scroll up to here. I want it to just be 2025. Boom. There you go. There's a list of games down here, stuff that I still want to play but haven't started yet. And up here, so check it out. In 2023, I started a whole full playthrough of the Dragon Quest series. I hadn't played it before. Even though I'm a big RPG fan, I don't know why that series has evaded me. Well, now no longer. You know what? I don't think I see the chat on the screen. Do you guys see it? Hold on. Let me see. Can I get a smiler in the chat? Yeah, it's not visible right now. It's not working for some reason. That's okay. All good. But yeah, congrats on the Switch too. I think for now, it's the best bet because you never know what the prices are going to do later on. But yeah, starting in like 2023, I started playing through the entire series of Dragon Quest. And I finally finished off, and some of them were still in 2025. I'm going to do a full recap of Dragon Quest because I feel like it's worth it. But that's not what this is about. So yeah, I did in 2025, I finished 8, 9, and 11. 10 is like an MMO that you can play it, but there's like a few steps you have to do. And I was like, you know what? I really just want to play what's available to me and not drive myself crazy. So I didn't play it, but I would like to go back and take a look. One of the things I will say, even though this isn't my Dragon Quest review, I want to say Dragon Quest 8. It wasn't just my favorite Dragon Quest game, but it's easily like a top 5 game for me. Like, for real, like that game just left such a lasting feeling. I loved it. It was exactly what I would want from a RPG. The music was great. The characters and the storyline was great. I played it on a PS2 emulator on my Steam Deck, and I was able to put like widescreen with high-res textures and stuff like that, and it was amazing. I loved it, and it was extremely comfy. It performed well. It looked great. I mean, after playing that, I played 11, and 11 looked about the same graphics-wise. So, like, they were definitely like at the top of their game at that point. But 9 was good. I played that on my DS. It was okay. I mean, it was a step down from 8. I'll tell you that much. And then 11 was back up to the standards that 8 set. I did happen to like 8 a little bit more, but 11 at sometimes was as good as, sometimes even better. But I still think 8 was my favorite. Then in February we got Monster Hunter Wilds. I played that. I didn't put a completion date on it because it has like an open-ended ending. But I got through like the main storyline fairly quick, and then did a little bit of extra stuff. Like most things, like most Monster Hunters, it's super fun in the beginning, and then at a certain point, it becomes repetitive and tedious, and I dread playing it, and that's usually when I stop. So that's what I did here. I didn't note down when I stopped though. This one I actually streamed. Metroid HD on the NES Messen Emu. So basically, yeah, somebody created like an HD textures and sound and map and all this stuff for Metroid. And if you play it in the Messen emulator, and it looks and plays great, and it was super fun. So I played through that. I even streamed that, so that was fun. I do recommend it. It's a really good game to play if you want to go and play another Metroid 2 remake, AM2R, because it looks almost exactly the same, like graphics wise. Everything in it looks, it kind of like meshes right in. And then after that, I guess if you play Super Metroid, the graphics are about the same. So if you play Metroid HD, AM2R, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, that's 4, right? Yeah, that's 4, and then Dread's 5. If you play those 4, the graphics are like almost identical, and it looks great and it sounds great and it's super fun. So yeah, we did that. We all know what Metroid is though, so at the end of the day, that's what that was. Then I played Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom: The Dark Ages, probably my favorite of the new trilogy. I'm gonna call it a trilogy, although I don't know what the future holds. There might be more games, might not. I enjoyed the changes that they made. They added the shield, and then they added these like difficulty sliders. So it's like you don't just choose your difficulty. You go on the slider and it has stuff like the amount of slowdown during a parry, the speed of projectiles, the aggression levels of the demons. All of that is all on a slider, and you can really mess with it until you get the exact feel of Doom that you want. And I really like that. And apparently a lot of people really liked it because Doom won a game award for that. I think they won it for it's considered an accessibility thing because they didn't just do it for the difficulty level. They did it for like a few of the settings. They were all like on a slider. And it was incredible. I put the demons on high speed. I put the projectiles on high speed. And then I put the parry down so that they didn't slow down when you parried. And yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. It was really good. The challenge level was perfect for me. So yeah, that was good. And then they did an update called Ripatorium, where you get to make like a stadium, or like a battle arena. Not a ballerina, a battle arena. And yeah, you could just fill it with demons, change the difficulty, and then you could share it with other people. So if somebody makes a Ripatorium, you could grab what they did, what they made, and you know, people make them with themes. People make them with like challenges and stuff like that, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it, especially if you liked Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. I thought it was the best of the three, to be honest. What else we got? So yeah, then after Doom was Mario Kart World on the Switch 2, on the release date of the Switch. All I could say is I am a huge fan of Mario Kart in general. I always loved Mario Kart. Well, that's not, I won't say always, but ever since Mario Kart 64, I've loved Mario Kart, and this one was no different. I enjoyed it a lot. I know a lot of people complain, but I feel like that's just kind of what the internet is nowadays, is somebody comes up with a complaint, some streamer somewhere does a Reaction Andy video where he's like, this thing isn't good, and this is too that, and it's like some problem that nobody saw, and then as soon as he points it out, everybody's like, yeah, that's a problem, and then it just like spreads like wildfire, and I just hate that culture. I never disliked video games until I tried to like talk to other gamers on the internet. So I'll stick to streaming here. I'll stick to the Discords, because the Discords for the most part are pretty positive. Everybody that goes there is an actual fan. But if you go on like social media or Reddit or anything like that, it's all just the complainers, and I'm just not there for it. It's not what I'm into. I don't like that culture where we just like make up these problems, you know, and like everybody uses words incorrectly, like when they describe a problem. I don't like it. But now I'm going too far negative on the Mario Kart world when in fact it was a very positive experience for me. Unlocking was a good pace. Everything got unlocked in a good pace. I did kind of get annoyed at how you had to use the Kamek to unlock the characters. But in the end, it was fine. After Mario Kart World, we had Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I took a risk buying this because I, in general, did not like Donkey Kong games. I didn't like Donkey Kong 64. I didn't like Donkey Kong Country. I didn't like the Donkey Kong Country Returns games. So I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't buy this because I'm just not too interested in Donkey Kong. But I ended up buying it. I forget if I got it on release or not. But I was just very intrigued by how you could just destroy the whole level. Like you could just smash everything, and like that was basically the concept of the game. And I was like, you know what? I actually am enjoying this. And yeah, I loved the game. I played through it. I got almost full completion. I got like most of the worlds. I have full completion, all the fossils and everything like that. And I didn't get the DLC. I was thinking maybe if there's a lull in gaming at some point, maybe I'll pick it up. But for now, I will not. It was also a bit pricey considering like how soon after the release of the game it came out. I was a little bit put off by that, by them releasing DLC like in the first month that the game was out. I thought that was a little lame. At least make it free, you know. Well, not free. Include it with the price of the game because it's clearly like done, right? After that, for whatever reason, I had the urge to play Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster, which that ended the Pixel Remaster collection for me. 'Cause now I've played all the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. I hadn't played 3 yet, but I finally did. You know what? I gotta be honest. In this whole big world of gaming, I don't remember much of it. I remember that it had the jobs, like the classes, and you customize your characters in classes. And I remember it was fun. It's not that I didn't like it. I enjoyed the game, but I just don't remember a lot of it. But I will play it again probably. I love Final Fantasy. The replay value of Final Fantasy games is always high for me. I'll always go back and jump back in. So after that, I played through the original Metroid. And I did stream that as well, so I'm not going to go into too much detail because you could just watch the VOD and see how I felt about it. But it's exactly, it was Metroid. The only thing I did with this was I had a map that I printed out. Well, I made a PDF and had it on a screen next to me. Which basically, I mean, that's cheating, I guess, because the whole premise of the game was you don't have a map. But I wasn't into that. I went ahead and got the map. I also went back and played Pikmin 3 DX. That was a game that I actually didn't play. I loved Pikmin, the series. I played 1, I played 2, and I played 4. I bought 3, and I think when I bought it, that was around the time that I was like streaming, and I bought it on the Wii U. And that was around the time where I started buying games and saying, I'm going to stream this, and then I didn't have enough time to stream it, and then I ended up not playing it. So I finally, took the time to just play through it. I liked it. You split up a lot, and you have to use like multiple characters. And that was a little bit... It made it a little difficult, but it wasn't bad. It just didn't have the flow that I liked of the Pikmin. I like the reward feeling that you get playing Pikmin. And I wasn't feeling that in Pikmin 3. I felt like I was missing a lot of stuff. And I felt like a lot of things were like falling through my hands. And I was winning by like the skin of my teeth. Whereas I felt like in all the other Pikmin, if you play it right, you 100% the game, right? You get everything. Everything is efficient. Everything is like done correctly and all that. So it was a good game, but it wasn't my favorite Pikmin game. Little side note, I started playing Hey Pikmin on my DS. And I know that game got a lot of criticism, but I love it so far. I've been playing it, and I have no complaints yet. It's not a Pikmin game, but it's a Pikmin spin-off game. So I guess if you specifically like the Pikmin experience, yeah, this one might not be for you. But I like it. Then after Pikmin 3, I played Metal Gear Solid. I hadn't played it in a very long time. The last time I played it, it was like 1997. And this is how long ago it was. I lived in Myrtle Beach. When I was a kid, at some point in my life, my parents decided to leave New Jersey and go move to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It wasn't a bad choice. I liked it there. It was nice. I met a lot of really cool people and had a lot of friends there. But it wasn't as permanent as they wished. So we ended up moving back, and everything in that period of my life is kind of trapped in this casing. Like, everything that I did when I lived in Myrtle Beach was so different from what I did when I lived in New Jersey that, like, all of my memories of that time are just like in a compartment in my brain. It's very hard to explain, but maybe you could visualize what I'm saying. Metal Gear Solid is one of those. The PlayStation 1 had a really long lifespan. So did Nintendo 64. And for me, it did. I'm just speaking of my personal experience. There was like... Everybody has a different experience, right? Like, I guess if you buy every console on release day, it might have a different... like, the life might be a lot shorter for everything for you. But for me, I held on to my PlayStation for a very long time. And then even after the PS2 came out, I still played a lot of PlayStation games. So, and even after the PS3 came out, and they opened up the eShop, I started buying the old PS1 games again. And even today, I still play the PS1 games. And in fact, talking to Drizzle before, he was like, hey, what game should I stream? And I was like, Medieval on the PlayStation. And he was like, interesting. Yeah, I'll do that one. And he did, and he liked it. So so there you go. So, I mean, it holds up. It was a good time. That being said, back to my list here. Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. I played it in the collection. I bought like a collection on the Switch. It came with like every Metal Gear game. So I played it on there, but I mean, it's pretty honest to the original. I don't remember anything too different from the original that was on this. But yeah, I played through it. Got all the memorable stuff. The torture scene. I remember when I was a kid, I was able to beat the torture scene. In this one, I got to the last one, and my hands gave up on me. I couldn't do it. And I said, you know what? I surrender. And it's like, spoiler alert, if you surrender, they kill Meryl, which is like one of your partners in the game. And it was just kind of annoying because like after that, like all of the communication, they always just kept reminding me. And like, I'm a huge completionist, and I like to get the good ending in all the games I play. And from doing that, I end up not getting the good ending. And not only do you not get the good ending, but they just keep reminding you. Every time you call the colonel, it's just like, Chief, I'm still thinking about Meryl. He's like, Colonel, I'm sorry. I failed you. He's like, that's all right. She know what she signed up for. I'm like, then stop talking about it, man. Even like every time I go to save the game, it's like, what, Mei Ling, you call her to save the game. And she's like, ancient Chinese proverb says, never let your friends die. And it's like, I feel bad about Meryl, but the torture was just too much. I couldn't stand it. It was just like, it was driving me nuts. So I think after that, you get the ending where you get like the bandana, right? And then I don't know, maybe I'll go back and I'll try to get all the endings, or all the post-game items, rewards, whatever you get. But yeah, all right. So now let's get to some of the big ones here. There's like a couple of really big games here. The first one, the Silent Hill 2 remake for PS5. I played through that, and if you know anything about me, I've streamed Silent Hill 3, and all the way through. And I've played Silent Hill 1 on stream, but it was during a marathon. So I only played it for like an hour because I needed to get to the next horror game. I was doing like a Halloween horror marathon back in the early days of Twitch, where that was a unique thing, and not everybody was like, spoopy game, Spooptober, spoop, poop. I said poop. But yeah, like back in those days, I did the thing. I played a horror game on Halloween. LOL, pro streamer. And yeah, I played Silent Hill, and 3 was really good. 1, I didn't get far enough into it to really have a opinion. But after playing Silent Hill 2 remake, I realized that game is just so much more than what I thought it was. It's like, it's got such like an alternate meaning, you know. It's got like this like, it's about like human trauma and like your experience, and like how your mind like what's the word? It's about like the human mind. It's not really about like going to a scary town and fighting scary monsters, right? I mean, I guess everybody kind of knew that, but like I never felt it until I actually played through this game. So yeah, that game is definitely like it affected me so much. If you look, that's like that's kind of like the style of my stream now, right? It's all Silent Hill looking. At least that's what I was going for when I made it. But yeah, it's it definitely had an effect on me. I love it. I saw that the first one is gonna get a remake too, and it's the same team that made it, like the Bloober team. So I'm definitely gonna pick that up, play that. I loved it. It was just such a good game. The sound, the music, like I'm listening to it right now. The Silent Hill soundtrack. Everything about it just like really, really felt amazing. And that was an October game, so I played a Spooptober game. After that, though, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles. This right here, take notes. These two games right here, this is how you do remakes. Right here, these two games were the best two remakes. They have restored my faith and willingness to accept remakes. Because the remake of Silent Hill 2, amazing. The remake of Final Fantasy Tactics, it was perfect. The quality of life stuff that they added to this was so good. it made the game flow so much better. The voice acting was so good. I'm not one for voice acting either, but just the story is like, the story is very, very medieval novel like. So to hear these voice actors, and they got Ben Starr to be what's his name? His brother. I forget his name. Damn it. Streamer brain. I can't remember anything while I'm streaming. I'm going to sign off and remember. But yeah, the great voice acting, great game, good pacing, and for good measure, they added an upscaled version of the original to it. So if you don't want to play the updated version, you can always just buy the Ivalice Chronicles and play the classic version, and that's it. And then you're good. I played the updated version because I wanted to see what was different. I played the original so many times. And yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. They did a great job with this. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what other kind of stuff that they do, because I see, like, you can see down here, Dragon Quest, the HD 2D stuff is coming out. And then these new HD 2D RPGs keep coming out, like The Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales. That looks amazing. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's see, what else? I also beat a game called Still Wakes the Deep. For whatever reason, it was still Halloween. It was still October. And I was in the mood for another horror game. And I saw this was on sale on PlayStation Network. So I grabbed it, and I was not disappointed. It's basically a game where you're on an oil tanker. Hold on a second. All right, never mind. But yeah, I looked it up and I saw it was about, it's like you're on an oil rig in the middle of like the North Sea, and it gets kind of overtaken by these cosmic horrors, and it's really fun. It's a survival horror game. It's got really cool stealth scenes and a few hide and seek stuff, a few, runaway moments with like parkour. First person like parkour running through an oil tanker while the big bad is chasing you. Highly recommend that as well. It was a little short though, but it was cheap too. It didn't cost a lot. I think there's a couple of chapters of it. I only played the first chapter. But yeah, it was really good. And then last but not least, the last game I beat, I feel like I beat another one after this. Didn't I? Oh, you know what? I think after this, I was streaming a little bit, and I think I streamed like Mario games and stuff. Well, anyway, the last one on this list here, Castlevania Revamped. Very similar to the game that I'm playing now, Infernax. Except it's the original Castlevania. So you're in Dracula's castle. You fight all the monsters and stuff from the original game. The Big Bat, Medusa, Frankenstein, Grim Reaper, Dracula, all that stuff. But yeah, it was a really good game. I liked it a lot, and it led really well into this Infernax game. And that's, yeah, I mean, that's a wrap on 2025. As far as that goes, that leads us into what we're going to do on 2026 now. So right now I've been playing a game called Dredge. That's an older game. I am looking forward to a couple of RPGs. I know Dragon Quest VII Remake is coming out. Like I said, the Silent Hill 1 remake is coming out. Maybe not this year, but maybe soon, I guess. But yeah, there was a lot of games that I was looking forward to for 2026. I think we're gonna still be eating good here. As far as streaming goes, I think I'm gonna stick to what I'm doing now. Some retro, some Doom. I don't think I'm gonna grab onto like new games. I feel like I don't do well with games. When I don't do well with streaming new games because I feel like I want to experience them, and then when I feel like I need to be talking, I'm not experiencing them, and then I basically just do neither well. You know what I mean? Like I don't put on a good stream, and I also don't enjoy the game. So it basically just takes away both of the things that I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna lay off that. But yeah, I like I said before, I wanted to stream like Star Fox. That's a short one though. That would be like a one and done stream. Star Fox 64. I have a couple games that are similar to Castlevania Revamped, where it's like an old game but it was like redone. I have Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I have Link's Adventure. I have several Metroids that I want to play that are like that. Oh, that's what I played. I played the Mario remaster, the Super Mario remaster. That was another game I played. But yeah, I mean, so there's kind of a theme going on, like the modern retro theme. I think I'm gonna stick to that. That plus Doom Wads, and I think that's enough content for a stream. I'm gonna try to focus, try to make a niche for myself here. You know, I feel like when I'm all over the place, that like affects my consistency and, you know, limits the amount of people that want to watch. You know, because somebody will come here and be like, "Oh, this dude, he plays Doom. I'm gonna watch him play Doom," and then like, you know, I'm playing Final Fantasy. You know, it's like, but yeah, so that's it, man. That's 2025 in a nutshell for me. If you guys are interested in discussing it, maybe not here, but if you want to talk, oh, I'm gone now. You want to talk about it maybe in the Discord, you could always join the Discord. We could chat there. I think tonight I've had enough. I don't think I'm going to get into the Stranger Things finale, but that was something I wanted to like go into a little bit. Maybe one day I'll do it just like as part of the stream, like while I'm streaming, we'll just talk about it. But again, that might cut into my viewership because I might start talking about Stranger Things and somebody's like, "Oh, I don't want to see any what do you call it? Any spoilers, or I don't want to hear any reaction to it." And then next thing you know, yeah, I got -1 view. And when you average 4 viewers and you lose one, you notice it. It feels different. But yeah, yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll call it a day. Thank you guys for swinging by. I always appreciate seeing you. Come by whenever you can, whenever you feel like it. I'm here. I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm avoiding social media. I've cut it off completely, so you will not find me on Blue Sky. You won't find me on TikTok. I used to be on both. Now I am on neither. They've been deleted. I don't read it. I don't engage with it. I do keep my Discord, even with notifications on my Discord. So if you're in the Nobody Fresh Discord and you type something in there, I'll get a little like red dot on my logo thing and I'll see you. and I usually pop in right away, or if there's something that I want to actually like write out, maybe I'll come by later. But yeah, I keep that open all the time. And yeah, I got notifications set in there for when I go live. Set notifications here if you want to catch me live. Do whatever you feel like it, honestly. That's kind of the name of the game nowadays. Just do whatever pleases you. And I also invite all of you guys to join me in stopping social media. Like, for real. And that includes Reddit. Unfortunately, I feel like Reddit is just full of misinformation. And even if you go to a Reddit for something that you like the people there are so negatively charged that it's going to make you just not like it eventually. So you might as well just not engage. So I definitely implore all of you, read a book. Go join my book club. I'm going to be doing the book club, and every time I finish a book, I'm gonna do a stream about it, and then we'll talk about it and stuff. So right now I'm reading The Hobbit. So if you're interested, it's a nice, easy read. I think it's like 300 pages or something. I'm like 1/3 done already. I only started January 1st, so it's been like 5 days. I average about an hour and a half reading a day. So I'm going to probably be done with it in like a week or two. So if I could do it, you could do it, because I didn't think I could do it. All right. Well, anyway, no sense in babbling on. I will see you guys out there, and yeah, hope you join me next time. Later.